Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and to another cash stuffing. This one is the first one of 2022, so I hope you guys are having a great start to your year, and if you're not, that's okay. It's only the beginning and we can always have things get better from here. But if you're new here, hello, my name is Jordan and I am the owner of ThePlanningDancer, which is where all the envelopes you will see in today's video are from, unless I otherwise mention it. But we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. I have my tracker book, which is also from my shop. And then here is my wallet, which is from Printpression. I get tons of questions on that. And we're just gonna jump right in. So starting off with my wallet, gas gets $25. Today is currently Friday, the day that this video is being uploaded. So happy Friday. But also today is very exciting because Amanda and Jordan are coming to California today. I get to pick them up later this evening and I am so excited. So yeah, this money is going to be for basically when they're here. But I'm just really excited because I always miss them and it's just literally going to be so fun. So next up is fun money, which is just like my personal spending money, and I'm just giving myself $10. And then for food, I'm trying something a little different. I don't know if it's going to be for the whole year or we're just going to kind of see how it is, but this food money is going to be for like any outside food, so like eating out, I guess you can say, which it's getting $35. If you've been here for a while, you know that I had been giving myself $50 in food, and that was for any food, groceries or eating out. But I'm doing something a little different. I haven't had the time to make myself new envelopes because I've been very busy with orders thanks to you guys, and of course those are my priority. So hopefully by next week I will have some new envelopes for myself, but I'm putting $15 in treats. And then my bank envelope for now, just because I didn't have time to make a grocery envelope, this envelope is going to be used for grocery money, which is fine because I know what it's there for, and I'm giving myself $15. So basically I'm still giving myself the $50 of food money, but I'm kind of telling it more of where to go. So 35 is going to go towards like food from restaurants or fast food, and then 15 is for groceries, which I know may sound weird to most people, but I do still live at home with my parents, which I am lucky enough to do. So they do buy the bulk of the groceries, but I just wanted to give myself some grocery money so that I can buy like things for myself to eat for lunch and snacks and stuff like that. So that's why I'm giving myself $15 and not like more. So I hope that makes sense. Let me make sure you can see what I'm doing. All right. We're moving into sinking funds. So the first sinking fund I have is Adventures, which is getting $25. This is like my vacation / travel fund. So this is the money I will be using while Amanda and Jordan are here. So we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 200, 1, 2, and 3. So I have $203, which is a really good amount. And then I also have the money that I just stuffed in my wallet to use. So I think we are going to be all good there. And then next up we have Black Friday. I know it is the first week of January, but I do start my Black Friday fund as well as my Christmas fund at the start of the year, just because it makes it a lot easier, because that means I can save smaller amounts for a longer period of time. So if you do have a lower income, I recommend doing that because it is hard to come up with $500 for Christmas in 2 months or something like that. Like, if you're in a rush, it's a lot harder, but I just like to space everything out as best as I can so that I don't have to stuff such big amounts. But business is getting 50. Business gets a percentage of my income, so that's how I come up with the amount. Next up is car maintenance, which is getting $5. I think I'm going to need an oil change soon, so that's what this money will most likely go towards. But I have 20, 40, 45, 50, and 55 in here. So 55, and I think my oil change is around $60 or $70. So that's, we're getting there. Then we have Christmas. Again, we are starting fresh, and it is getting $20. I really liked the amount of money I had for Christmas this year, and that's what I did, was save $20 each week. So, well, I guess it was last year. So that's what I will be doing again, and I hope it works out just as great. Next up is gifts, which is getting 5. So there's 45 in here. This will be used for George's birthday present. His birthday is at the end of January. So I'm glad that I have $45 in there. And then we have holiday, which is also getting 5. This money will be used for Valentine's Day because obviously we have Christmas, George's birthday, Valentine's Day, then it's my birthday, all in a row. So I just like to save for them kind of separately. So holiday has $5, $6, and $7 so far. So we have 7. And then we have home, which is just gonna get $1. I obviously do not have a house, but this category is just used to save for like anything I need for my room, because my room is my little home for now. So in here I have 20, 21, and 22. So things I've used this money on in the past are like shelves that I wanted, or a wax melter, I don't know, little things like that. But next up is medical, which is also gonna get $1. I hope you guys are all staying safe and healthy right now, because the world is crazy, and I am definitely trying my best to do so as well. So I'm hoping all of you the best in that aspect. Personal gets rollover money from my fund envelope, so this week it is not getting anything. But if I don't spend that $10 that I put in my wallet, then that money will go there in the next stuffing. My planner fund is getting $5 because I'm obsessed with planning, and yeah, so we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and $12 in here. So 12. Then next up we have school, which I am going back to school at the end of this month. It was just announced yesterday that we will be starting the semester online, which is fine by me, but I know that might be rough for others. But I do get questions on what I'm going to school for, because some people don't know, which is completely understandable. But I did already get a degree in dance, and now I am back in school working on my teaching credential. I want to teach high school dance, so that's the current plan. But in this fund, I have 100, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, which this money was mainly going to be used for parking. So now that we are starting online, this money will just wait. I do still have other school expenses, so I'm not gonna like move that money elsewhere because I do need it. So we will just wait and see. But next up we have Violet, which is getting 20. Usually she gets 25, but her bark box did come out and I took the money that was in here and then the extra $5 that she would have gotten. So she's just back at 20. And we're gonna move into bills and savings, which is so funny to see this binder so skinny now that I took out all my savings challenge money from last year, because this binder was big. But we're gonna start off with Amazon, which gets $1. And this will be fully funded, I believe. We have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, and $7. So one moment. Okay. There we go. So we have 7. And then the second bill, which again, I am going to make myself new bill envelopes, but I just haven't had the time. So I just pulled this envelope, which is an old one, and I just cut the tab off. But I know this is going to be used for BarkBox. Previously, I was just pulling this money from Violet's fund because that made sense in my head because BarkBox is for her. But just to make sure that I am budgeting the exact amount, I just made it its own bill envelope, which obviously is completely fine because either way I was paying for it. I just thought it'd be more clear that way. So next up we have Best Buy, which is getting 15. And this is for my Best Buy credit card, in case you are curious. I have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, and $75 in here, which is way more than my minimum payment. So that's really good because that's obviously just going to pay it down sooner, which is always good. Next up is Bank of America, which is getting 50. I know I said last week I was going to make a payment towards my credit card, but I still haven't. So there's a lot of money in here. We have 100, 200, 50, 70, 90, and 300, which is probably the most I've had in this envelope in a while. So that makes me really excited too, because that's a big chunk of money going towards that credit card, which if you're curious, I use my Bank of America credit card as a business credit card when I need to. Other than that, I do not use it. Next up is my car payment, which is getting 70. So we have 100, 200, 50, 70, 75, 80, and 85, which is my car payment amount is $285. So that's perfect. This is coming out on the 12th. So we are good on that. Next up is the gym, which gets 5. We have 5, 10, and 15. So there's that, 15. And then my last bill is my sticker subscription. If you are not a planner person, you are probably so confused why I decide to spend $34 a month on stickers, but if you know, you know. I am obsessed and it's what makes me happy. So if I can afford it, I will continue to buy stickers. Obviously, if I was not in a financial place to be buying stickers, this would probably be the first thing to go from my budget, but I'm in love with planning and it makes me happy, and I'm so grateful that I have the money to spend on stickers. So So far in here we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. And this money is going towards February's subscription because it does come out on the 1st. So I already paid for January. And then we are moving into like savings. So we have taxes first. This envelope is from Budget with Amanda. Her links are always in the description box, but taxes is getting $222, which if you guys are into angel numbers, then there's that. I don't really know much about it, but I always hear people talking about it. But we have 100, 200, 21, and 22, which is kind of cool to start off 2022 with $222. That's a lot of twos. But that's where taxes is starting, which is a great start. Then we're moving into savings challenges, which my $1 savings challenge envelope as well as my 52-week envelope are from Tara Shop, which is Dog Mom Crafts. You will see this beautiful savings box from her in a second. But for the $1 savings, I didn't have any ones in my wallet, so we're just gonna go ahead and skip that. We'll update my tracker though and put 0 in the first week box. And then we are moving on to my 52-week challenge. How I'm doing this challenge this year is like a calendar challenge. So whatever date I stuff my envelopes, today is the 7th, is the amount I will be adding. So today is January 7th. So this challenge will be getting $7, which is really exciting because I don't know how much this challenge will save. So it's going to be kind of like a surprise, which if you know me, you know I love surprises. And I did get this idea from Budget with Amanda, so I cannot take credit. She is the brains behind that idea. But we do have $7 in there. And then the last savings challenge I have in this binder is my monthly savings, which I did come up with this challenge and I picked the numbers and it totals out to $1,500 by the end of the year. So we are in January. I have to save $200, which there are 4 Fridays in the month, which is when I stuff my envelopes. So 200 divided by 4 is 50. So this is getting 50. I know that was probably too much of an explanation, but I just want to make it very clear so everyone knows what's going on. So I'm going to split this into 4 parts. They're not going to be equal, but I'm going to fill in this first portion, and then I will also fill in this tracker to keep track of the total because I think that'll be fun. So that is it for my binders. Now I'm going to move into my beloved Tara box. She is having a release soon, so be sure to follow her and subscribe to her channel, follow her on Instagram, all the good things, because you need a box because it's so satisfying and cute. So I picked envelope 25. In my box, they do not come numbered, so you get to pick whatever numbers you want. And my box has 50, 20, and 25. And the total adds up to $1,500 as well. So if you're curious, that's how mine is, but yours can be however you'd like. So that's that. The last thing I have is my coin savings, which I have not yet, I can show you. I have not yet taken my change out of my jar from last year, so I'm not going to put my coins in there yet, but I can show you my change. This is my change for the week. I will go ahead and count it off camera if you want to pause it here and count it to know how much it is. I'm going to do that, and then I will fill in this first little blank. But that actually brings us to the end of this video, which is crazy because I feel like it kind of flew by. But thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this first stuffing of the year, and I can't wait to share so many more with you guys, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye, guys.